Hey, it's us. Once and always again, might be. I'm JT. I got my homeboy with me. Say something, Mike B.
What it do?
You know, it's the BET Awards.
It's the BET Award. It's been a long time, bro.
So, I thought I might come with my red carpet today. Let y'all show, how JT do it.
Right on.
What's going on with you, brother? I'm going to ask you, goddamn.
Oh, here we go. Nothing much, bro.
Nothing much.
I'm here. We got a good drink.
We got old drink. Our homeboy Kadar. I was about to say Kabar. Kadar! Say something.
What up, everybody?
And that's what he says. I don't know if y'all heard it.
But he said, what up?
He from Kansas City by way of Chicago.
He brought this drink. It's a Cuban rum. I don't know if y'all can read it. It's called Botran.
There you go with the
Botran.
And that's how you they got an old double O. Hey, that look like boat train. Let the people see what you're talking about.
I don't think they're gonna be able to pick it up. But it's Botran, Botran. That's what we're sipping on today for the BET Awards.
Yeah.
Let's get to it, bro.
We got a little.
Oh yeah.
Little red cup.
Here we go. Bring it back.
Okay.
We got it. We ain't tasted it yet, so we don't know how this gonna go.
Let's taste. See what it.
It's very smooth, bro.
I can dig it. I can dig it.
I feel like you ain't supposed to mix this with Coke.
Nah, it's something just put some ice on it and let it do you.
Right on. The award show.
We start off with Bruno.
Bruno Mars.
He come in and open up the crowd.
Very energetic.
Yes, I dig Bruno. I like his music. I like his energy. He come with it. He semi old school with his presentation.
He definitely got an old school vibe.
I don't need no drugs to actually do with his shit.
Okay. I thought you were speaking as Bruno. I'm like, to be so energetic.
No,
he might be hopped up on Mountain Dew.
I don't need no Molly to get into.
To enjoy it, yes. Because you got an old soul though, bro. I think that has something to do with it. I remember seeing him perform with I think it was Beyonce at the Super Bowl. Didn't he do the halftime show with Beyonce? Yeah, brought that same energy. Every time we see this man, he brings it, and I like that about him.
Yeah. Yeah,
who was the one that had it was on the award show and he did the little kick and dropped on somebody's head? Who that wasn't Bruno, was it?
No, that wasn't
Miguel.
Damn it.
Was it Miguel?
I think it was, yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
He can make it.
Yeah.
And damn near kill the bitch.
Yes. He did, JT.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed that opening performance. We got the who was the Leslie Jones was the host. What did you think about her?
She was all right.
I didn't have issues with
cool.
her. I feel like some of the jokes kind of went over everybody's head, and she didn't really, give it or bring it.
I don't think he was in over nobody's head. Was it funny?
I enjoyed her. I'll say
it was all right, but I don't think she didn't have no smart comedy where she actually went over somebody's head.
You don't think so?
Not some Craig Rock shit. Okay.
No,
you get it after the show.
You have to think about it. Yeah, it wasn't none of that.
Nah.
But I enjoyed it. I'll say that.
Yeah, it was cool. For what it was worth. It was decent. She did what she did, and she didn't do bad. She didn't mess it up. She didn't mess up the church's money.
You're right on. And for the most part, just to announce, we're not going to talk about all the awards. We're really going to focus on performances and then maybe mention some of the. But it's been so long. I just for the new people, so they know kind of how we do it. Well, I feel like the last BET award show we did was like 2014 or 2015, one of the two.
It could have been like a couple of years ago.
But we'll talk about some of the awards, but mainly just focus on the performances.
Who was the first one? French. I think he was after as far as the performance.
Mm-hmm. Sway Lee and French Montana.
Yeah, French, Unforgettable. That was cool. I liked the song.
I enjoyed it.
French is cool with that song. He brought out the kids. Everybody loved the kids.
And is that the one where I said it looked like it's straight from like India, one of those Indian programs or musicals or whatever, where they get together and do the little line dance, and he had the kids and they picked the kids up, and it was fun. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it. French, I feel like I sleep on French. Like I don't really give him his props all the time. But I actually enjoyed that performance.
He's not a lyricist, but he's chill.
He bring it,
in
a chill way.
Yeah. Yeah. Forget the performances. Lala came out.
Lala came out.
She won for the just the rest of the night. I didn't see nobody else that. Lala. Lord,
I could actually give. Well, I can give Lala that, but Mary J also performed, and she
Mary
was
came
there
out,
as well.
But she wasn't.
She wasn't Lala, but I was impressed.
Mary J came out like it was that divorce body. Well, who was that? Jamie Foxx said she like
that's what like breakup.
Oh,
like
get
you
back,
get yourself back together.
Body,
like, hey, I'm gonna teach your ass something. See, so you can see what you're missing. She looked good. In my opinion.
Yeah, of course. Mary J looked good. She did her thing, and I think she came out with ASAP Rocky, and they it was a nice performance. Mm-hmm. All the women that felt some type of way, they with Mary right now. Usually when Mary has some type of trouble or drama in her life, that's when you get the best. That's sad when we like forget all this good stuff. You and your happy marriage. We want some drama
because we know that's when you're gonna deliver. And then when you singing about there's a special place in hell for you, very melodic. Then it's like, okay, this is what I'm talking about. It makes me want to go. Like, I think her new album is called Strength of a Woman or something like that. Mm-hmm. I'm actually have to go and get it. Now you went to like the middle of the show and you didn't talk about your boys.
No, I mean you said married, so I was just saying married. Okay.
But your boys Migos came out before. That's when
that was it. That was all everybody was stopping the show for me, and that's all I needed. Other than New Edition, that was it.
And this now I won't say the sad part, but the part of that happened is when they came out. That was like our first time getting up. And like, forget these notes. Like we're trying to get it. Yeah. We're trying to dance with. We enjoying it. That's when I started to enjoy the show.
They had old Post Malone at the beginning of it. Yeah, and it seemed like I don't know if he took too many mileage or it was him in the track.
I like his music, were off key, but it just didn't. Tonight's performance didn't really work.
His performance wasn't.
Maybe he had just woken up. I don't know. I wasn't impressed by that performance. I'll just say that.
I didn't, and you see old Quavo was trying to, hey.
Yeah, he came in early. He saved
he had an auto-tune in the background. You're messing up, brother. You ain't. He came on. Wow.
Let me help you out.
He doing his ad-libs in the middle of dudes, verse.
I think that's when we got up like,
okay, he helping them out. And then they came in
and the Migos came in after that.
They shut it down. They had the whole I was about to say club.
They had not to sell work.
Mama.
I mean I feel like that reminds me that every now and then I can get a little ratchet.
Well, I'll say you get a little bit ratchet more than
every now and then. More than every now and then. What you think about Trey Songz? He came out before.
Trey, he don't need to move when he sings. He need to stand.
Now he was singing live.
He was. That's what I'm saying. He should have had like some tracks going on behind. Now he needed the track.
He should have took more pauses.
Yeah,
because he was trying to like move or whatever.
But he wasn't moving that much. But it was too much for what he was trying to do with his voice.
And the sad part is, as we was watching Trey Songz performance, even though it was, it was decent, we was like, R. Kelly should be out there. Let's see R. Kelly do this. Let's see Chris Brown do it. Usher do it. We're thinking of everybody who, R. Kelly kind of, I feel like Trey Songz sings similar to R. Kelly.
He got that same little style.
But as far as singing and dancing, we know Chris Brown can do it and do it well. We know Usher can do it and do it well. So we were kind of comparing Trey Songz to those artists. And Trey Songz, it was kind of lackluster. It was tolerable. I'll say it was tolerable, but I just don't think that this was his best live performance. I've never heard him sing live. Not at all. I don't think, but I expected more. I'll say that.
And I like a couple of his songs, but it didn't work for me. Remy Ma came out and presented. She was a close number 2. Remy Ma,
she bad. Remy Ma is bad. That's all I can say about Remy. She's bad. I like her. Proceed.
No, I was thinking the recesses of my mind was going back to that dress she had on. That's a good natural woman right there.
Oh, one thing I did want to mention about the awards. They did honor Michael and what's his brother name? Martellus Bennett.
Football player.
Yeah, and all the work that they're doing in the community and their organizations. And I just like we saw them looking at the lady reading off all the things that they were doing.
Don't say lady. Carrie Champion.
I don't know.
That's ESPN Carrie Champion. And she was a champion on that night too.
She was a champion.
She looked good. It was a nice little old sexy blacks tonight. That's what I call them, the old sexy blacks. I'm sorry.
That sounds so racist.
That ain't racist. Hey, they got that dark brown
if you was
skin looking good.
Old white man, there was some nice old sexy blacks tonight.
They don't say they just probably say old brown girl or something, but that's just that's what me and my homeboy say, old sexy black.
Right on.
And she was looking good too.
She was looking good.
Yeah.
But I appreciated the fact that I didn't know that those brothers was up to all of that. And it almost was like as they were listening to her read off their accolades, they didn't remember that they was involved in all of that. They like, she talking about us?
Yeah.
Like we doing all that?
And
it just made you so proud of, black brothers. They're both NFL players, right? Mm-hmm. They're both, professional athletes and still working in the community, still doing what they need to do. And, I appreciate that. And I think every year I'm more and more thankful for shows like BET who honor our people. Because not too many shows talk about our people, but honor our people and acknowledge them. And then people like me who don't know what's actually going on, and we start judging, all of these celebrities who aren't doing anything because we don't know what the hell they're doing. But there are shows like this who highlight some of the things that they're doing, and I appreciate that.
Chris Breezy came out.
See, Breezy, he did right after we was talking about, Chris Brown would probably do a better job, singing and dancing compared to Trey Songz.
See, now, he was smart about it. He had the track going, but he just did the ad-libs. I'm like, if I don't feel it tonight, I can just do the ad-libs, and, Chris does his dancing.
And let the dancing.
And let the dancing
I think a lot of people, we know Chris Brown can sing. I think a lot of people really want to see him perform. So that's what we were here for.
I appreciate it. I enjoy that more than Trey came with. Yeah. Of course, we talked about Mary J. Big Sean performed. Now, it seemed like Big Sean had his choreographer was like from like the late 90s or early 2000s. He was doing some
before his choreography, he had like holograms dancing at first. I'm like, what is this?
He was like, "Where's dancers?" And all of a sudden,
he had some dancers show up.
But they were doing it was like some old popcorn.
You said he looked like a Backstreet Boys or something like
he like some NSYNC moves.
Yeah. Jumping.
He tried.
I can say
he missed the mark.
The moves may not have been there, but the lyrics, I was here for the lyrics.
The lyrics wasn't that tough to say I was here for the lyrics. I'm sorry, Mike B. You
can't take that away from me, bro.
Hey, you can have it. You can have that. I wasn't here for neither one. If they didn't have him, I wouldn't have missed him. If he wasn't there, goddammit. And so
if it was all just dance,
it was just they just played the track and just had his name Big Sean on the screen.
It would have been the same.
It would have been all right. But his little dance step and it was just all the way wrong. WRONG.
Was it wrong or just like old school?
It was. That means
and then
wrong.
He hit a dance. I'm like, I ain't seen that dance in so long.
I can see if you did it on purpose, but it seemed like
You said during the performance he choreographed all this. He didn't have nobody. He didn't have no team. He didn't have nobody to help him.
It was in that old NSYNC video,
and then all that jumping,
doing that bye shit.
Oh man.
I ain't here for that at all.
You wrong, bro.
They had a couple of the Nissan was it early birds? What they call them?
I don't know.
The early stars,
it's like
or,
the music
when they
matters type of moments.
Yeah,
that's what
they
I
have
call
the young artists they trying to break through.
Mm-hmm.
They had some young girl with a guitar.
I enjoy the voice, but
I'll say this: if you contemplating suicide, she ain't the one you want to listen to, because you go ahead and gonna jump off that lip and listen to that shit. But I'm pretty, as far as the melody, yes, but that was depressing as hell. I'm sorry,
but she sounded good. It's about the
they gonna say
she sounded good.
She jumped, but that song sound good as hell. Nah, but I'm pretty sure she gonna get a record contract doing that shit. And then what's his name? Khalid.
Khalid, I think.
Khalid, he was the next Nissan up and coming star. Mm-hmm. But we already know he's send me your location. That's
location.
He I like that song. And the beat. He got a nice little Indian vibrato.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Xscape. They did their little comeback.
They did, they performed tonight, and I saw online a lot of people were hating on them, and I think maybe because I grew up with them, I appreciated it, and it was like a throwback.
Yeah.
And so when the struggle vocals were there, I didn't care because I was singing with them. So I think, and you was right there too. You was right there too. So it's more nostalgic than anything.
That's what it
seeing
was.
them come back, and I actually didn't know I enjoyed Xscape as much. But they, sung Understand, and it was
like you said, it was nostalgia.
Who Can I Run To? And then, Kick Off Your Shoes. That song, I enjoyed it. So I think I was more here for just good music, even though it may not have sounded the best on this, particular award show. Mm-hmm. I gave it a pass. So I don't know what you guys thought about it. I was here for it.
Maybe because I heard they supposed to be coming out with some new stuff, and so it was just
they coming out. We back.
Yeah, we getting the band back together. Old Future came. That was a surprise to me. I for some reason I didn't expect Future, but he came with Max Off. It's old groove.
Yeah,
nice groove. OK Dot came in at the end. I wasn't expecting him to come through, and he came through and did his thing. But the beat was enough for that. I don't know as far as the lyrics, but the beat saved them.
I feel like the song period, the beat saves them.
Yeah,
but I enjoy it.
Tamar.
Hold on.
Oh,
before you go, to Tamar, because right after that we got the humanitarian award. When they gave it a chance to rapper.
Yeah.
And we've been seeing this young man just kind of step out there and make himself known, but not just because of his music, because of the things that he's trying to do in Chicago. I think the first time I've heard, anything big that he did, he had a concert, I think it was a benefit concert in Chicago around Election Day. And then after the concert, he walked all of these people to the polls in order for them to vote. Mm-hmm. And at that point, I'm like, I like this guy. Mm-hmm. And then he also donated to Chicago public schools or whatever. He's out here putting his money where his mouth is, and I just I appreciate people who are out here looking out for our brothers and sisters and being a voice, a positive voice for them. And before they said all the everything about him, and then they presented Michelle Obama came on the screen and said what she had to say about him, appreciating him and glad to be a friend or whatever, and congratulations and good job. And to have, the former first lady come out and speak highly of you, and he's only 24 years old, he mentioned that. That's something. Mm-hmm. I look at myself like I'm, in my 30s, and ain't nobody talking about me like that. So I need to step up my game. You know what it inspired me.
That's give some money might be.
I feel like it's more than just giving money, giving time and just actually being a voice for your people and being out there, and that's what he's doing.
Give a walk. Give to do something.
I should get on my bike, bro. No,
that was last year's. We moved on past that. We know that don't work. You should do something else. We know that bike theory ain't gonna work for you, might be.
You held down.
Tamar.
You held back. Tamar gave the performance of her life tonight, even though she wasn't singing.
Oh, she the best actress. And the Oscar goes to with the twirling of the hair and everything. I'm like, I hope the wig
she
don't
down
come
on the
off.
ground. She threw the mic stand. I'm like, Tamar is giving.
And then sing not one lick of note.
But she knew the words. she mouthed them real good.
She gave a high note and everybody started clapping. I'm like,
she ain't singing.
You better hope that tape don't.
I think everybody knew she wasn't singing.
Man.
I think everybody knew she wasn't singing, but her performance though, we can't deny that she actually
she
gave her
ass off.
Yeah,
she performed
as if this was her last time.
Off.
I would have loved for her to actually give us a little bit of vocal, some ad lib, because at the end of her performance, I think she dropped the mic and we heard that it was on.
You can't drop the mic when you didn't sing that. I'm sorry. You better pick the mic up and just say I'm sorry. It wasn't my real voice.
But
okay, now and let me leave off.
That speaks to how good she is at keeping quiet.
You still trying to help out, might be. No, nah. You know they was talking underneath their breath. Now she knows she's just. Yeah,
I'm just saying.
We know.
I
we at HD. We knew she wasn't singing them notes.
We see your mouth. We know.
But we love Tamar. She
did a good job.
I like Tamar's voice. You know when she do sing. New Edition. They got the Lifetime Award for this year's 2017 BET Awards.
This is another one of those moments where
now this is when I was up.
Yeah, we stopped taking notes.
If it isn't love,
hey, why do you feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind? There you go. Hey, they ain't ready for you, JT.
They ain't ready.
They ain't ready.
I was damn near not ready either. I damn near ran out of breath.
But see, we didn't even know that we didn't know they were going to perform. I like how they brought the cast.
Usually they do, when they do the Lifetime, they do at least, a couple of songs, let them know what's going on.
Can I forget? Can I forget that this actually happens? Usually when they give somebody a Lifetime Achievement Award, they perform. I forgot.
But it's every year, might be. That's what happens.
Forgot.
Okay.
Blame it on the alcohol. But anyway, we saw the people from the New Edition movie, and I saw, Hakeem from Empire, like those young cats were actually out there doing it, and it was good. They gave them the award or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they came out there and performed. You said they didn't sing "Can You Stand the Rain." So I know.
I already know they gonna come back.
You
can't do New Edition without doing a tribute to New Edition without saying "Can You Stand the Rain." I'm sorry.
And then as soon as the curtain went up, on a perfect day, hey,
go ahead, Mike.
I know that I can count on you. Hey, if that's not possible, tell me, can you weather the storm?
'Cause I need somebody who will stand by me. When it touches woman, she will always be right there for me. They ain't ready, JT. They ain't ready.
Anyway,
but I enjoyed.
Oh, I did. And then we got Bobby up there doing this little thug thistle or whatever.
Oh, he had his little polar bear skin on. He was ready. He was ready.
And then I like the very last performance where they brought the New Edition, and then all the cast members, the young cast was out there.
They had about like 25 New Editions across the stage,
all doing that dance you just did. Hey. And they did a great job. I mean, I really enjoyed it.
If it isn't love, that's pretty much it. Then they ended it with old Khaled. I'm the one with old Quavo, Chance, and Weezy.
Lil Wayne, yeah.
We haven't seen Weezy I'm so happy to see Weezy. I like Weezy. He went off into skateboard land for about a few years, but
and then somebody had to remind him that he was black.
He's slowly coming back.
You think
You
so?
know,
Because he was on
He
this.
got a couple of, you know.
He don't believe in black lives. Like he was on a different plane.
I think
And
that's
maybe
why
that was
he
skateboard
coming back. You know, with his, you know, he got a couple of cuts where he's rapping. You know, and I like where he's going. I like where he's going. It ain't all auto tune. You know, I like that song with him and Wale. Running back.
Run it back. Hey, no.
I feel
that
like might be running back.
You was doing a different move.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Running back.
But before we get out here, we have to acknowledge the best female rapper or hip hop rapper they gave to Remy Ma. And I was actually excited about that because you said Nicki wins it pretty much every year.
Like the last 5 years, you know, Nicki been there, and you notice she wasn't there this year. And
Maybe.
so I think she kind of knew that, you know, she may not have won. And so, who knows? She wasn't there.
I will say, I feel like every year, especially the past couple years, the BET Music Awards have been getting better and better. And it makes you proud, you know, to watch, you know, and gets you excited about watching. So, I was glad I actually tuned in.
What's her name? The CEO.
Deborah Lee.
Deborah. When Migos got out there, she was like,
because they got the crowd, you know,
these Negroes like this.
Oh, is this what it is?
You know, standing up just because, you know, and she doing old church rock, and everybody, dude, like,
get him, Hey, it was a good time. We gotta go, man. One of these years.
Let's do it next year. And you know we'll do it live for y'all feet. I don't know where I was going with that. Like, you know, like the man. Leave me alone, might be. Leave me alone. Like the Million Man March. You know, we went out Old Destination, and so we can hit Old West Coast next June. And try to, you know, do it.
Hit it live for your feet.
You ain't got to bring up old stuff.
We'll do it live. Get your damn old Bill O'Reilly. Fuck it. We'll do it live. It was a good show.
It was.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. Tell us what you felt was the best performances or what you thought sucked. And if you guys paid attention to the awards, what was the best award or the most momentous award in your opinion?
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah. To end it.
Oh, okay. Till next time then.
You ain't got it.
Yeah, I'm out.
Peace.